Grizzly basketball on Hunt Country KDY is brought to you in part by Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, by Don's Auto Service, Ozarks Healthcare, Holiday Inn Express and Suites, and by Bailey Chevrolet. And now Grizzly basketball on the home of the Grizzlies, Hunt Country KDY.
And we welcome you to the West Plains Civic Center and the Joe Paul Evans Arena. It's Grizzly basketball tonight for the final time this season as the Grizzlies, for the third time, play the Three Rivers Raiders from Poplar Bluff. Over here to my right, got Drew Joyce, got Jasmine back in the studio. I'm Harlan Hutchison, and this is the last home contest for the Grizzlies. It's sophomore night. The three sophomores honored before the game: Kyle Germany, Carlos Paul III, and Kendon Peebles. And we've got a pretty good crowd here for a Wednesday night of basketball, and again, the final contest of the year here for this year. The Grizzlies being introduced, and we'll get to the starting lineups after we tell you that Three Rivers has beaten the Grizzlies twice this year in overtime, 73-72 here, back on January the 13th, and then on the 23rd of January, they beat the Grizzlies at Poplar Bluff, 78-70. So let's get to the starters. First for the Grizzlies, their starting five, going numerically: Kyle Germany, sophomore guard, 6'2" from Detroit, Michigan, probably our best athlete overall. Number one, Kamari Vincent, a 6'3" freshman from Virginia Beach, Virginia. Carlos Paul III, 6'5" sophomore from Southfield, Michigan. Also starting lineup, Urji Hanami, 6'4" freshman from Windsor, Ontario. And, I'm sorry, I got ahead of myself, Lucas Prola, who is a 6'2" freshman from Porto Alegre, Brazil, who has not been playing up till just the last couple of weeks. He's had a stress fracture problem in his foot, but he's on the court tonight. Now moving to Urji Hanami, who is a 6'4" freshman from Windsor, Ontario. Kelly Hunt's the head official for this ball game tonight. Fred Manley and Jackson Taylor, the other two. And the Grizzlies will jump center with Carlos Paul, and we'll pick up the starters for the Three Rivers Raiders. Caleb Young will jump center for them. He's the guy that hit the game-winning shot in overtime here in the first meeting this season. And a tip out of bounds, so we'll just throw it up, try it all over again. We'll get to the starters. Anthony Sellers at a guard spot. He is a 6'6" sophomore from Winston-Salem, North Carolina. He is a very good player. And here come the Raiders with the basketball as they win the tip to start the game at the high post. Sellers down the left side of the lane, spins to the middle, right-hand scoop shot, no good. Rebound by Carlos Paul, nicely done. And it's up to Lucas Prola. He brings it up. He really adds some dimensions to this Grizzly team when he's out there. Germany curls over the top all the way. Right in, high layup, no good. Rebound, low pump fake inside, and no good. Rebound, Carlos goes up, still can't score. Ball tipped to the far corner, picked up by the Raiders. Man alive. 4-point blank, couldn't get one to go in. Now Caleb Young, because this is usually when the other team hits a three. On the right side, down the lane, all the way in. Here's a drive off the glass, up good, foul in the play, and the basket counts. Fahim Moran will get the lay-in. And there's the first foul of the contest with 19:09 to play. And the foul is on Lucas Prola. That'll be his first foul. Foul in the act of shooting, so it very well could be a three-point play instead. Fahim Moran from Miami, Florida. He stands 6'5". He's a redshirt freshman. He'll shoot, and it's good. Grizzlies lost by 8 at Poplar Bluff about a month ago. Backdoor bounce pass all the way in. Driving layup, good. What a good pass. Like Lucas Prola ahead to Kyle Germany, who just swooped through the rim and laid it in. 3-2 ball game, front court. Three Rivers in their familiar black and gold. Down the lane, kick it to the right point, move it around the horn. Anthony Sellers with a three. That's off the mark. Lucas Prola gets the rebound. Even though they've won 5 more games than us, Three Rivers and the Grizzlies are very, very similar. statistically and about every other way. Lucas Prola has it with 14 on the shot clock, goes to the left point, to the wing, hook pass back. There's a wide open three for Carlos. That won't fall, and the ball is pulled down and rebounded by Kyle Edison for the Raiders. Edison, a 6'3" freshman from West Palm Beach, Florida. Caleb Young, long three, right point, good. That kid can flat shoot it. We've seen that. I think this is his third year playing for the Raiders. He had that extra year. Lucas Prola out front. He's picked up by Demetrius White. Bounce pass in the corner. Throw away out of bounds. Turnover number one comes 2 minutes and 18 seconds into the ball game. For the Grizzlies to have a better chance to win, they need to keep those turnovers to 12 or less. Front court, Moran has it at the point. Jab step dribble by Kyle Edison. He'll spin to the middle. He'll take it all the way in. Right-hand layup, no good. Good block off on the play by Kyle Germany. Grizzlies get it. Urgi Hanami to the front court. Now he'll hold it up. Takes it up the right side. Picks it up, hands it to Lucas Prola, and he sets the offense. We haven't had this all year. It's nice to have Lucas back. Step back, bounce pass, left corner, now on the wing. Germany splits the defense all the way in, goes up with a shot, no good. We'll have blocking foul, and that should be 2 shots with 17:04 to play here in the first half, and the Grizzlies trail it by a count of 6-2. That'll be a blocking foul on Kyle Edison, and that's his first foul, team's first. Kyle Germany, who has the only 2 points so far, will get a chance to shoot for 2 more. And the first try is nothing but the cord, and he'll get 1 more. Davian Downey in for Lucas Prola. Kamari Vincent out, and Lionel Kamwimba, who's been dealing with a split lip that had to be stitched twice, comes in the ball game for the Grizzlies. 6'8" freshman from the Congo. Here's the next free throw. Good. 6-4 ball game. Raiders on top by 2. Demetrius White in the backcourt, up the left side now. Moran gets it over the timeline, splits the defense, drives hard to the rim, all the way, partially blocked, and the Grizzlies come away with it with Lionel Kamwimba. Davian Downey now. Down the lane all the way, loops it inside. Caught, layup, no good. Carlos goes up, and he gets fouled. He'll shoot 2. We're not making anything close, but we're getting a lot of close shots. At least that's a good sign. Able to get the ball close to the bucket. Haven't been able to convert. But Carlos Paul will shoot 2, and that foul on Demetrius White will be his first foul for the Three Rivers Raiders, 13-13. First try here, good. 6-5 ball game. Grizzlies can tie with 1 here. And it is no good. Long rebound comes out. Moran has it. And back come the Raiders up the right sideline with Kyle Edison. Out to the point, Moran. At the free throw line, here's a fallback 10-foot jump shot. No good. We get a foul called on the play, though, against the Grizzlies. Demetrius White fouled in the act of shooting. And that's the first foul on Urgi Hanami. Team foul 2 on the Grizzlies. Both teams have 2. And Demetrius White shoots, and the first try is good. Demetrius White from Louisville, Kentucky. 6'1" freshman tries again, and it's good. Demetrius White hits a pair. He has 2. And it's 8-5. Grizzlies with the ball. Javian Downey. Timeline. Gets it over the timeline. Now sets the offense. Gets it over to Urgi Hanami on the left wing. Now Kyle Germany with it. High screen left. They switch. Anthony Sellers is out on him. That's a bigger player. 3 ball from the point. Off the mark. Rebounded off the miss by Kyle Germany at the left side. Quickly back comes Caleb Young. Now Moran cross-court pass in the right corner. Edison beats his man on the dribble. Drives in. Layup good. Uncontested lay-in after the move there. 10-5 score. Downey lost the basketball as he went behind the back. It's loose on the deck, picked up by the Raiders. Grizzlies turn it over, second time. A drive and a dunk over the top by Sellers. And evidently timeout called on the play. And the Grizzlies take time. Anthony Sellers elevated and went over the top of the defender with the left hand and stuffed it. And now with 15:39 to play in the first half, it's a 12-5 game as the Raiders have the lead. And we're back in 1 minute on KDY.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Don's Auto Service is here to give you the confidence of knowing when you press your foot to the brake, your vehicle is coming to a stop. Your car's brakes should be examined at least once a year for the safety of you and your family. Preserving your vehicle's brakes is among the most crucial measures you could take, and Don's Auto Service offers quality, affordable brake service. Call or stop in today, and you can also go online to donsautoservice.com for more information.
The Ozarks Healthcare team cares about your athlete's health. That's why there's a doctor on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to care for the unpredictable injuries. Ozarks Healthcare has a team of 8 orthopedic, spine, and podiatry providers to care for your athletes. The OZH team sends best wishes to all athletes for safe play and exceptional sportsmanship. For more information about OZH Podiatry as well as OZH Orthopedic and Spine, visit www.ozarkshealthcare.com.
And now more Grizzly basketball action on Hot Country KDY.
All right, we come back. Grizzlies need to get going. We're down 7. Lucas Prola shoots a 3 from the right side. That's off the mark, and Urzi Unami got pulled down. Going for the rebound, goes out of bounds. It'll be Three Rivers ball. Trayon Grant Foster, the 6'6 freshman from Kansas City, in the ball game for the first time tonight. Lionel Kimwimba comes back in for the Grizzlies. So a taller version of the lineup here on the back line at 6'8", 6'6". Fahim Moran picked up by Kyle Germany in the backcourt. Gets to the timeline. Kyle reaches, gets beat to his left, keeps the dribble. Moran leans in and shoots it off the board. Good. Fahim Moran now with 5 points. 14-5. Slow start for the Grizzlies tonight on offense. We're getting shots. We need to convert shots. Here's a blocking foul call against the Raiders. That'll be on Kyle Edison. That'll be his second foul, so he probably will get a ticket to the bench. And that will, in fact, be the case. He'll go out. Caleb Young back in the ball game for the Raiders. Inbound play. Kyle Germany with it. High screen left. Goes that way. Popping out. Trayon Grant Foster. Out to Kamari Vincent. Top of the circle to the elbow. Feeds it across. Lucas Prola drives the baseline. Steps back. Keeps the dribble. Bounces it over. Vincent with a great catch. Shot won't go, though. Ball tipped out of bounds by the Raiders. It'll be Grizzly ball. They'll get 20 on the shot clock. 14:38 to go in the first half. Grizzlies have one field goal in the first 5 minutes, 22 seconds. See if we can remedy that here. Here's the inbound. Lucas has it in the left corner. Back out. Trayon thinks about shooting. Puts it on the floor. Picks it up. Kicks it across. Prola, left corner. Kyle Germany shoots a 3 from the left corner. That's way short. The ball is going to be pulled down by Sellers for Three Rivers. On the right side, Sellers will pull up and shoot for 2. And no good. Rims off to the right. Trayon Grant Foster tracks that down. He'll bring it up himself. Steps through on the baseline, nearly lost it. Now picked back up. Kamari's got a 3. Good. Kamari Vincent. Number 1 checks in for 3. Nice shot there. And Lionel Kimwimba, loose ball. We're going to have a tie-up, and it should be Grizzly basketball. Great hustle that time by Lionel Kimwimba. Going after the loose ball, and he gets a nice hand for his effort. Raiders second turnover. 13:50 to play the first half. 14-8. Grizzly basketball down by 6. Germany out front, over the top to the right point, left point pass. At the end of the game, we tell you who our Don's Auto Service player of the game will be. Kamari Vincent in the lane is trapped. Gets it outside, Lucas Prola. Lucas resets the offense. Left side, Kyle. Dribbled it off a leg, out of bounds, and nope, it's going to be off the Raiders. That'll be off Demetrius White. 6 on the shot clock. 14-8. I've seen Three Rivers this year where it looked like they could beat anybody, and seen them at other times where it wasn't quite as good. Inbound play, Lucas on the catch. Drives in, lost it out of bounds. Going to be last touch by the Raiders. 4 on the shot clock. Let's see who's going to throw the basketball inbounds. It'll be Kyle Germany. Outside to Lucas. Catches on his 3 ball. No good. Ball comes off and rebounded by Demetrius White. Brian Best stands and shouts on the sideline by the Three Rivers bench. 14-8. His Raiders have the lead and the ball. Fahim Moran to the left point. Caleb Young picked up by Prola. Beats him on the dribble. Goes in, leans in, shoots partially blocked. Ball out of bounds by Lionel Kamwimba, and it'll stay with the Raiders. Kendon Peebles and Carlos Paul come in the lineup for Lionel Kamwimba and Kamari Vincent. Get the ball inside to Carlos at the other end of the floor. He'll get some stuff done. Kendon had a good game against Three Rivers in the last one. Moran with a 3 at the point off the lip of the rim. Won't fall. Rebound Carlos Paul. Back from right to left. Grizzlies in the white with the blue and red. Carlos posts up. Goes to the middle. Leans in. Lost the ball on the way up. Ball slapped out. Ball now knocked up in the air. Picked up. Now knocked away from behind by Kyle Germany. Grizzlies get it back. Kyle hesitates. Dribbles to the corner. The ball lost. Picked up down the post. Take it back inside. Two-handed dunk by Trayon Grant Foster. Maybe that'll get him going. That was a nice one. Big two-hander. Makes it 14-10. He swooped in over the top of everybody. Posting up inside. Moran. Bulls in. Blocked shot. Got it back. Puts it up. Blocked away. That could have been a goaltend. Kelly Hunt called the foul. And no goaltend. Foul will be credited on Lucas Prola. That's his second foul. Fahim Moran will be at the line. Free throw try is no good. And going out of the game with those 2 fouls is Lucas Prola. In the game, Javian Downey for the Grizzlies. And good. 1 out of 2, 15-10. In the lineup for the Raiders, they'll get Robert Alexander, a 6-foot freshman from Little Rock, Arkansas, in their lineup. Ball pass over the top. Good feet inside. Tipped away, though. Good defense inside by the Raiders. They get the steal. 4th turnover on the Grizzlies. Young pulls up with a 3 on the wing. That ball is no good. Rebound Carlos Paul. Javian Downey with it. Push it a little bit, see what happens. Javian crosses over all the way down the key. Right-hand reverse layup is good. Javian Downey with a driving layup on the right-hand reverse. His first basket. That makes it a 3-point game, 15-12. Stoppage as Robert Alexander had to remove some tape from his hand. And with that, in the ball game for the Grizzlies is Riley Whitaker. Right side, Young. Goes baseline. We'll have a holding foul on Kendon Peebles. And that'll be his first foul. Last home game, last basketball game in West Plains this basketball season. Alexander on the inbound play for the Raiders. They're up by 3, 15-12 with 11:23 and counting. Out front, Prater drives in, lost the basketball, traveled with the basketball, turnover Three Rivers, that's their 4th. As Prater lost his balance, driving into the paint. Jiminy Charles will check back out. He was in just briefly for Three Rivers. They'll get Fahim Moran back in the ballgame. Fahim Moran's kind of a problem. He's a guard, but he is long, 6'5", very good player. At the point, Trayon Grant Foster, a three would tie the game. Kenton Peebles drives through, inside out. Foster baseline drives in, up and around, and good. Trayon Grant Foster moving without the basketball. Now, that's what we've been looking for right there. 15-14, Raiders by one. Caleb Young at the right side. Crossover dribble, keeps the dribble, nearly threw it away. Over to Fahim Moran, guarded by Grant Foster. That's a better matchup. Drives in, shoots it, no good, too short. Rebound by TGF. Up the floor, right side, Germany in the corner. Whitaker, and he's going to be called, I think he stepped out of bounds as he caught the pass in the right corner. So turnover Grizzlies, 10:34 to go in the first half. The Raiders have gone kind of cold from the field. 15-14, Raiders with the lead. Left side elbow shot. Air ball. It may have been partially blocked. Javian Downey has it. Downey up the right side. Javian knocked away from behind. Picked up inside by Carlos Paul. Back to Javian. Back to the low post. Tipped away. Bad pass. Stolen. And back come the Raiders. Free throw line. Demetrius White out to Alexander at the left point. Left corner pass. C.J. Prater with an up fake. Dribbles in. Gets cut off. Lobs it out to the wing. Three ball by Alexander is good. Robert Alexander with a wide open three makes it 18-14. PGF has it out front. Drives in. Pull up. Free throw line. Shot blocked. Carlos Paul gets it inside. Now he's tied up and now he's fouled, and that'll be against Three Rivers and their fourth. DJ Prater with the foul. That'll be his first. TGF goes out of the ball game, and Urgi Hunami will make that. Lionel Kamumba will come in. Timeout, media timeout with 9:43 to play in the first half from the Joe Paul Evans Arena in West Plains. 18-14, the score. Three Rivers on top by 4, and we're back in 1 minute on KDY.
Bailey, Chevy, and GMC, home of the Bailey Factor.
If you are constantly borrowing a truck to haul wood and end up breaking the back glass out of your neighbor's truck, you might need a truck.
This is John Bailey of Bailey Chevrolet GMC in beautiful downtown Willow Springs. If it's time to get your own truck, Bailey Chevy GMC has the right one for you. Come in to find yours, and together let's drive.
Did you know we have one of the largest and competitive priced Pro Series batteries in the Ozarks? You could call us the outfitters of agricultural, ATV, automotive, commercial, lawnmower, and solar Pro Series batteries. And my #1 customer service team can only get you the proper battery if you bring us the model, type, and code. Stop in and see us today. Hirsch knows batteries.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than up on store.
It's back to the court for more Grizzly basketball on KDY.
Back to it, 9:43 to play in the first half, 18-14. Grizzlies have the basketball down by 4. And inbound is taken away, and that's going to be a violation against Three Rivers. That ball has to leave the inbound player's hand. You can't just touch it before he lets go of it. Again, Downey on the inbound play. Lobs it out front. Carlos Paul hands it to Javian. Down the side of the key. Left-hand layup is blocked away. Loose. Picked up by Sellers. Anthony Sellers has it. For Three Rivers. At the point, Caleb Young with a long three. No good. Rebound by Carlos Paul. Grizzlies come back with it. We're lucky that Three Rivers doesn't shoot the ball very well. Riley Whitaker now. Kendon Peebles. Kendon crosses over, takes it in, stops, leans in, shoots, can't get it. And the ball is tipped away and picked up by the Raiders. Man, we have missed a half dozen shots from 5 feet in. Shot left corner for a three. That's no good. And the rebound to the Grizzlies, Riley Whitaker. Need to just keep pounding that thing inside because there is money to be made there. Carlos Paul out front. Now knocked away and stolen. Fahim Moran gets the steal on the reach in. Here's Young with a drive and a two-handed dunk. Caleb Young with a two-hander. It's 20-14 off the turnover. Javian Downey with it, down 6. Javian dribbles in and around to the corner. Here's a three by Kendon, no good. Ball will be knocked away. Loose basketball. It's going to be picked up. Oh, fumbled out of bounds by Stevenson. Or by Alexander, that is. Anthony Sellers slow getting up, rubbing his knee, taking his time. 8:14 to go in the first half. Kenan Peebles will check out. He may have been shook up a little bit on that last play as well. Kyle Germany in the lineup for Javian Downey. We move the basketball and get Trayon moving and try to hit him off a cut. We can get baskets that way for sure. On the right side, set offense to the point, to the high post. Left point, here's the three by Whitaker, no good. Rebound by the Raiders. Riley 0 for 2 from the three-point line. 20-14, 7:55 in counting. Moran to the right point. Now to the right corner, a catch for a three is going to be it's going to hit the guide wire above the basket, and that's a dead ball. That didn't go back in, didn't it? Doesn't count. Doesn't count. Grizzlies against the full court pressure now, employed by the Raiders. Front court, left side, Vinyl from Wimba will get it out to TGF. 7:28 to go in the half. 20-14. Not much scoring. Inside pass and a reach-in foul will be called on DJ Prater for Three Rivers. That'll be team foul number 5. 2 more before the Grizzlies shoot the bonus. Kyle Germany will throw the basketball in. Kamari Vincent's wide open in the other corner on the inbound pass. There's a foul on the Raiders, Robert Alexander, as he contested the inbound pass and bumped Trayon off the ball. It wouldn't have been a foul had he not come up with the basketball, because with the bump, he got an advantage, and that is a foul. Still no bonus. Inbound play for the Grizzlies. Urji Hanami, who has really scored much better recently. He had 20 the game before. Kamari Vincent. Kyle got a three. Good. Kyle Germany with his first three of the night, and he's got 7 points. And that makes it a 3-point game. 20-17. Raiders in the left corner. Open shot for a three. No good. TGF with a rebound. Trayon in the front court. Bullet pass inside, thrown away. Long pass ahead of the field. Alexander lays it up. No good, but a foul on the play. And now the Raiders are wanting a goaltend on the shot. And it looks like they're going to count the basket. They do. So it's a goaltend. Basket good for Robert Alexander, plus he'll get a free throw, and the foul is on Kyle Germany, and that's his first foul. 22-17. Grizzlies played last Saturday night at Moberly and haven't played since, so shouldn't be fatigued at all. Here's a free throw, and that is no good. Rebound to Lionel Kamwimba. 22-17. High post, Lionel to the point. Urchi with a three. No good. Rebound. Look at Lionel go in there and get it, but he lost the basketball, and it's taken away by the Raiders. Up the right side now. At the left point, open shot for a three is dead center and good. Joey Thomas with a three. It's an 8-point game again. 25-17. It was a 1-point game not long ago. Kendon to the right corner. Germany with a three, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds. Last touch by the Grizzlies. Joey Thomas in the game from Springfield, Massachusetts. 6'5" redshirt freshman. They've got a few redshirt freshmen on this team, who by now are more like sophomores. Fahim Moran at the timeline, up the floor, top of the circle. Against the Sellers, now on the left side. Thomas has it, crossover dribble, feeds it back to the corner. Caleb Young spins baseline, open, 12-foot fadeaway, back iron, no good. Urgi Hanami will get it to Kyle Germany. Press it up the floor a little bit here. Kyle with it. Over to Urgi. Puts it on the floor. Makes the pass. Driving layup. Good off the glass. Urgi Hanami with a slick move there. His first basket makes it 25-19. Demetrius White in the front court. Curls over the top. Down the lane. Stops. Out to the point. Down the key. Thomas all the way. Puts it up. Forced the shot. No good. Got a little body contact, and a foul will be called on the Grizzlies. A blocking foul on Lionel Kamwimba. So free throw shooter in this case is Joey Thomas. Free throw try good. One more try for Thomas, who has 4 points. Next try is good. 27-19. Kyle Germany will hold it and have it stolen. Demetrius White just flat took it away. He drives in, blocked out of bounds by Kendon Peebles. He just dangled the ball out in front of him, and Demetrius White was like, "You want me to take it? I'll take it." That was the 10th turnover in the first half for the Grizzlies. 27-19. Lob on the inbound play. We'll get it out to Caleb Young. He'll pull up from 7 feet, and it dances around the rim. No good. Rebound to Kendon. And now the Grizzlies come back with Javian Downey. Kendon Peebles with it. Kamari Vincent, open three, left wing. It's off the back iron. Rebound by Carlos. Inside, lays it up and good. 27-21. Moran, left wing. Thomas going to shoot again. Three, that's an air ball. Picked off by Javian Downey. Let's get it up the floor, and now Javian drives in, puts it up, right-hand runner is good from the left side against the body, and we'll get a timeout call by the Raiders. Terrific body control by Javian Downey, and he gets his second field goal. 4:13 to play in the first half. The Grizzlies trail in this game against Three Rivers, 27-23, back in 30 seconds on KDY.
Are you ready to take the next step toward an exciting and challenging career? If so, check out the educational opportunities at Missouri State University West Plains. You'll find quality transfer and career programs at an affordable cost, as well as flexible scheduling options. To learn more, call 255-7955 or visit wp.missouristate.edu. Registration is going on now. At Missouri State West Plains, you'll find new beginnings and endless possibilities.
The Grizzlies play here on Hot Country KDY.
4 minutes and 13 seconds left in the first half here at Civic Center. The Grizzlies trailing Three Rivers 27-23, trying to beat them one time out of 3 meetings. Here's a pass down the floor and a drive, and it's up and good by Caleb Young. Why is the stereo playing? Anyway, they played the ball inbounds and played it down the court. One official was trying to get him to turn off the stereo, but Memo didn't get there quick enough. Urgi Hunami gets called for the foul on the driving lay-in by Caleb Young. One free throw, and it is no good, nearly an air ball. 29-23. 4 minutes to go in the half. Kenton Peebles out front. Urgi Hunami back outside. Kamari Vincent. Kenton dribbles to the right. Nothing open. Left corner, Urgi. Gets it inside to Carlos on the baseline. Up another shot is good, man. It's there all night long. I mean, all night long. If you'll just be patient. And now a foul at midcourt on Kamari Vincent on a reach-in foul. And that'll make for a 1-and-1. So right now with a few subs, Lionel Kamwimba, Kyle Germany, Trayon Grant Foster, Kamari Vincent, and Javian Downey are on the floor for the Grizzlies. Free throw shooter again is Caleb Young. He shoots, and it is good. 30-25. Region scoring this year has really been down. Lots of low-scoring games. Next one is good. 31-25. Now, well, we've taken Carlos out. Javian Downey all the way to the hole. Right-hand driving layup is good as he crashes to the floor after finishing the shot. He has 6.5. 4-point game. Our guards are good enough to get to the rim against the Raiders. Left baseline pass, fumble away, stole it away. Grizzlies have it. They come back on the run the other way. Cross-court pass, TGF catches, wrap-around shot is put back up in by Lionel Kamwimba, who followed. TGF had to shoot it. He couldn't do anything else with it. And Lionel was there with two hands to put it back in, and that's down to a 2-point game. 3:03 to play. And a full timeout on the court with the score of the Raiders 31, the Grizzlies 29, and back in 1 minute on KDY.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, where we love what we do.
Hey, this is Maddie. As you get your day going, I am sure you've noticed the morning temperatures are getting cooler and cooler. At Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have everything you need. Heavy flannel, hats and gloves, hoodies, vests, jackets and coats, bib overalls, jeans, outerwear, climate gear, and much more. Stop in today.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
If you're in the market for new tires, stop by Don's Auto Service in West Plains first. Buy 4 new Goodyear tires and take advantage of the current rebate offers. Get up to $200 back online or mail-in rebate when you use the Goodyear card. Be prepared during the winter season with some of the best traction you can get. Stop in and see them today.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
College basketball action with the Grizzlies continues now on Hot Country KDY.
Okay, ready to go again. Time to kill the stereo, thank you very much. 3 minutes to play in the first half. 31-29 is the score. And Three Rivers with a basketball in the 2-point lead. Caleb Young on the left wing. Kyle Germany is on him. The Grizzlies have been playing straight man-to-man the whole game. Left side, Young. He'll launch another three, and that's good. Caleb Young now has a pair of threes. He has 12 points. 34-29. Carlos will check back in at next whistle. Raiders go back to the zone. Out front, Lionel will hand to Kyle Germany. Off the screen. Bounce pass on the baseline. TGF trapped on the baseline. Steps through. Back outside. Javian shoots a three from the corner. No good. And a rebound picked up by Lionel. Up another. Lost the ball. Got it back. He'll lob it out front. Kyle Germany. On the right side, Javian. Left point. Kyle drives in all the way. Right hand float shot will fall. And the rebound down to the Raiders. It's not about getting shots. It's about making shots. And we've got a ton of them tonight that haven't gone in that you would think more often than not would. 34-29. Left side, Caleb Young to Demetrius White at the point. Gets a screen, goes to the right elbow. Down the lane, goes up, and no good. Rebound. TGF way up there for it, and he'll bring it down himself. He'll dribble out. Left corner, wide open. Kamari pops the three. No good. Ball comes long. This time again, Caleb Young with it. You got to stop him. before he gets around the corner. And there he is, free throw line. Back out left point, right corner now. Open shot by Alexander for three. That's no good. Nobody can make anything. Davian Downey now at the point. Left wing, Kyle will hold it. Kyle with a three on the left side. That's no good. Ball goes to the corner. Caleb Young gets it. Now we're down to a minute. We still haven't been able to get Carlos back in the ball game because he has been very effective getting open. Grizzlies go to a zone now. Pass across the middle. Young with a catch. Shot no good from 10 feet. Grizzlies have it. 28 on the shot clock. 39 on the game clock. Kamari Vincent over to Trayon in the right corner. Javian circles out. Now at the left point. Kamari up fake. Dribbles in to the corner. Trayon with a tough pass, tough catch. Now dribbles to the corner. Bad pass, stolen away. Down the key. Here's a drive and a tie-up. Nice play by Kamari Vincent as he tied up Robert Alexander, but the ball's out of bounds off the Grizzlies. Now the Grizzlies will sub in Carlos Paul for Javian Downey. 11 seconds to go in the half. 34-29. On the inbound play, the Raiders will throw it in from right of their own basket. Fahim Moran on the inbound pass. Lob out front, Alexander with 10. To the right wing, to Sellers on the low block. And ball lost, picked up by the Grizzlies, and that'll be the end of the first half. So the Raiders never got a shot there in the last 11 seconds. And at the end of the first 20 minutes, Three Rivers Community College from Poplar Bluff, 34. Missouri State University West Plains, 29. And we're back in 2 minutes on KDY.
Bailey Chevy GMC, home of the Bailey Factor.
If you are constantly borrowing a truck to haul wood and end up breaking the back glass out of your neighbor's truck, you might need a truck.
This is John Bailey of Bailey Chevrolet GMC in beautiful downtown Willow Springs. If it's time to get your own truck, Bailey Chevy GMC has the right one for you. Come in to find yours, and together let's drive.
At Holiday Inn Express and Suites in West Plains, your comfort and satisfaction is their top priority every day. That's why they're the top-rated Holiday Inn Express and Suite location for customer satisfaction, not just in America, but the world for 4 consecutive years. They feature a pool and an exercise facility, spacious, comfortable lobby and rooms offering comfort and relaxation. Make your reservation by calling 417-257-3000. Stay with the best. Holiday Inn Express and Suites, 1301 Preacher Row Boulevard, West Plains.
Are you ready to take the next step toward an exciting and challenging career? If so, check out the educational opportunities at Missouri State University West Plains. You'll find quality transfer and career programs at an affordable cost, as well as flexible scheduling options. To learn more, call 255-7955 or visit wp.missouristate.edu. Registration is going on now. At Missouri State West Plains, you'll find new beginnings and endless possibilities.
Did you know we have one of the largest and competitive priced Pro Series batteries in the Ozarks? You could call us the outfitters of agricultural, ATV, automotive, commercial, lawnmower, and solar Pro Series batteries. And my #1 customer service team can only get you the proper battery if you bring us the model, type, and code. Stop in and see us today. Hirsch knows batteries.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than a farm store.
Grizzly basketball continues now on Hot Country KDY.
Well, I thought it would be interesting to go back and look at the first 2 games between these teams. The Raiders won them both. They won here in overtime 73-72 on January the 13th. And they won 78-70 on January, what was it? January 30, maybe January 31st. It doesn't matter. Anyway, the Raiders won that game 78-70 at Poplar Bluff. So I thought, well, let's see how this game may be similar to the first two in at least what happened in the first half of the ball game. And it turns out, this is funny, in the last game between these teams, the halftime score was 36-29. The halftime score in the first game, the Grizzlies had a 38-34 halftime lead. In this game, it's halftime, and the Raiders have a 5-point lead, 34-29. Just a little bit of variation with all three of the games, and pretty much where we have been in a general range at halftime in the first two games. But here in the first half, the Grizzlies are going to have to figure out a way in the second half to just frankly shoot the basketball better and convert. They need to. That's what it is more about, is converting around the basket. We have missed a half a dozen shots, just right point blank range, and we're only down 5 at halftime. Scoring in the first half for the Grizzlies with 7 points, Kyle Germany, 6 for Javian Downey, 5 points for Carlos Paul, 4 for Trayon Grant Foster, 3 for Kamari Vincent, and 2 for Urgi Hanami, 2 points for Lionel Kamwimba. The Grizzlies shot 3 out of 4 from the line. And the Raiders in the first half were led easily by Caleb Young with 12. Fahim Moran had 6 points. 5 points for Robert Alexander and Joey Thomas off the bench, and Anthony Sellers had 2. But boy, was it an eye-opening 2 as he soared in and threw one down over the top of a Grizzly defender. In the first half, the Raiders had 6 turnovers, and they were at the line more than the Grizzlies, 3, 6, 9, 11. They shot 11 free throws in the first half, and they did pretty well. They were 9 out of 11. Raiders threw the ball away 6 times compared to 11 for MSU West Plains. It's halftime, 34-29 is the halftime score as Grizz performs for the assembled group here at midcourt. Waves to the crowd. And we'll come back in 2 minutes for the score. Grizzlies trail by 5, 34-29. Back in 2 minutes on KDY.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Don's Auto Service is here to give you the confidence of knowing when you press your foot to the brake, your vehicle is coming to a stop. Your car's brakes should be examined at least once a year for the safety of you and your family. Preserving your vehicle's brakes is among the most crucial measures you could take, and Don's Auto Service offers quality, affordable brake service. Call or stop in today, and you can also go online to donsautoservice.com for more information.
The Ozarks Healthcare team cares about your athlete's health. That's why there's a doctor on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to care for the unpredictable injuries. Ozarks Healthcare has a team of 8 orthopedic, spine, and podiatry providers to care for your athletes. The OZH team sends best wishes to all athletes for safe play and exceptional sportsmanship. For more information about OZH Podiatry as well as OZH Orthopedic and Spine, visit www.ozarkshealthcare.com.
Are you ready to take the next step toward an exciting and challenging career? If so, check out the educational opportunities at Missouri State University West Plains. You'll find quality transfer and career programs at an affordable cost, as well as flexible scheduling options. To learn more, call 255-7955 or visit wp.missouristate.edu. Registration is going on now. At Missouri State West Plains, you'll find new beginnings and endless possibilities.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, where we love what we do.
Hey, this is Maddie. As you get your day going, I am sure you've noticed the morning temperatures are getting cooler and cooler. At Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have everything you need. Heavy flannel, hats and gloves, hoodies, vests, jackets and coats, bib overalls, jeans, outerwear, climate gear, and much more. Stop in today.
And now more Grizzly basketball action on Hot Country KDY.
Back at halftime, 34-29. Grizzly halftime is brought to you by Missouri State University West Plains. New beginnings and endless possibilities. I encountered some folks before the ball game, and we're trying to break an 11-game losing streak. Our record is 8-19 at this point. So there's no way to avoid the fact we're going to lose 20 by the time it's all done. And I was asked by some folks, what do you honestly think the problem has been? And our biggest problem has been twofold. Number one, Lucas Prola is playing now, but he has not been playing much at all this year. He was our point guard. No basketball team is going to be able to function as well as they can unless you have a good point guard, and Lucas is a natural point guard and probably our best outside shooter too. And we have struggled mightily at times shooting the basketball. Tonight, that's been a little bit in evidence. And the other thing that we have really had issues with is simply handling the basketball. And that kind of goes back to the point guard thing. But we have turned the basketball over so many times this season, and often it's almost a 2-to-1 difference between the Grizzly turnovers and the opponent's turnovers. And that gives them, well, twice as many chances to score than what you're getting. And that is really hard to overcome, especially when you're playing teams in Region 16 and you're playing Indian Hills and a lot of other people. So it's been a kind of a star-crossed year. The health of the basketball team overall has not been really in full tact at any point this year. I guess this is the closest that we have been to being healthy. But we still have some basketball to go. And if you get hot at the right time, funny things can happen. It is halftime, 34-29. Grizzlies trail. We have basketball coming up on the radio next. They'll be on Wednesday next week, a week from tonight. The Grizzlies will go to Moberly, Missouri, and play the Greyhounds for the third time. And so we'll make the Wednesday night road trip to Moberly next Wednesday. And then our next high school basketball will be district basketball, and that will be the Zizzers, and that will be on Thursday. The following night, that will be from Marshfield. And then Saturday night, I know that I will be at State Fair at Sedalia because that will be the wrap-up to the regular season. Then we start getting ready for the play-in game, which is a foregone conclusion. The Grizzlies will have to play probably State Fair. You know, it's possible that we'll have played State Fair twice inside a week and 4 times in total for the season. So we'll get sick of seeing each other. The Grizzlies will play a week from Saturday at Sedalia. It is halftime, 34-29. The Grizzlies down by 5. And the final half of basketball in West Plains for this winter is coming up in just a couple of minutes. We'll take a 2-minute timeout with the Grizzlies down 5, 34-29. And back in 2 minutes on KDY.
Bailey, Chevy, and GMC, home of the Bailey Factor.
If you are constantly borrowing a truck to haul wood and end up breaking the back glass out of your neighbor's truck, you might need a truck.
This is John Bailey of Bailey Chevrolet GMC in beautiful downtown Willow Springs. If it's time to get your own truck, Bailey Chevy GMC has the right one for you. Come in to find yours, and together let's drive.
At Holiday Inn Express and Suites in West Plains, your comfort and satisfaction is their top priority every day. That's why they're the top-rated Holiday Inn Express and Suite location for customer satisfaction, not just in America, but the world for 4 consecutive years. They feature a pool and an exercise facility, spacious, comfortable lobby and rooms offering comfort and relaxation. Make your reservation by calling 417-257-3000. Stay with the best. Holiday Inn Express and Suites, 1301 Preacher Road Boulevard, West Plains.
The Ozarks Healthcare team cares about your athlete's health. That's why there's a doctor on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to care for the unpredictable injuries. Ozarks Healthcare has a team of 8 orthopedic, spine, and podiatry providers to care for your athletes. The OZH team sends best wishes to all athletes for safe play and exceptional sportsmanship. For more information about OZH Podiatry as well as OZH Orthopedic and Spine, visit www.ozarkshealthcare.com.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
If you're in the market for new tires, stop by Don's Auto Service in West Plains first. Buy 4 new Goodyear tires and take advantage of the current rebate offers. Get up to $200 back online or mail-in rebate when you use the Goodyear card. Be prepared during the winter season with some of the best traction you can get. Stop in and see them today.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
It's back to the court for more Grizzly basketball on KDY.
Once again, you can see the live stream of this game. It's available on all of our platforms like Facebook and OzarkRadioNews.com. And on our YouTube channel as well. All right, we're about ready to start the second half. Let's see if the Grizzlies can come out with a little bit of spunk here and get after the Raiders and make them a little uncomfortable. A little pressure does wonders. So far tonight, they have been pretty comfortable at the offensive end. They've thrown the ball away 6 times. Grizzlies had 11. 34-29 starts the second half. Starters for the Grizzlies again, Lucas Prola. Kamari Vincent along with Kyle Germany, Urchi Hanami, and Carlos Paul. Last half at home. Let's get after it and do something good. Break this 11-game losing streak. And by the way, if the Grizzlies win this game, I believe that would be career win 400 for Jared Fay. I think that's right. Here we go, second half. Raider basketball. They've got the lead, 34-29. Grizzlies starting straight man-to-man. Starters for both teams, they'll double-team the ball. Raheem Moran inside, back inside, out. Sellers shoots the 3 from the wing, good. Anthony Sellers' second field goal, and it's quickly a 37-29 lead. Right side, Lucas has got a wide-open 3, and it won't go. And the rebound is Sellers for the Raiders. But if you're Lucas, you got to keep shooting it. You have to keep shooting the basketball. Sellers posts up inside, turns, drop step, layup, good. And it's 39-29. Sellers with 5 early points in the second half. Kamari Vincent. Lucas hands it back to Urchi Hanami. Kyle Germany now, double team, and it just gets hammered out front by Fahim Moran, and that'll be his first foul. (39-29). Grizzlies look for their first points of the second half. It would appear the Raiders are intent on using Anthony Sellers more in the second half. Kamari Vincent feeds inside. Layup good as he dished it off underneath. And there's Carlos Paul. And he adds 7. 39-31. Here's Sellers. He'll pull up and shoot a 3 from the point. No good. Rebound Urchi Hanami. It'd be beneficial for both teams to try to get the ball to the rim more. Kyle Germany has it out front. On the left wing, Carlos Paul on the left baseline. Back out it goes. Lucas Prola dribbles in, steps through, trap, puts it high off the board. No good, and bad break. That ball wouldn't fall. Rebounded by the Raiders, and they come back up the right side of the key all the way in. Lost it out of bounds. Turnover on Three Rivers on Kyle Edison. Our shooting has been so poor tonight. We're very, very fortunate That Three Rivers hasn't opened this gap up a little bit more. Now we need to take advantage of the chance and cut it down a little. Lucas Prola has it. Left side, Kyle Germany beats his guy on the baseline, goes up, lays it up and good. Our guards are a little bit bigger than most of the Three Rivers guards, and they're quicker. So that kind of thing's available. Take it to the basket, 39-33. Moran out on the right point will take it to the free throw line and pull up. Now back outside. Demetrius White back to Moran on the baseline. Here's Sellers. Drop step, fall away, jump shot from 12. No good. Rebound inside. Put back up and good by Caleb Young. Young has 14. It's 41-33. Lucas Prola, front court, left corner. Kyle Germany over to Urgi Hanami. Crossover dribble, backs his way down, in, turns, faces, shoots off the board, and good. Urgi Hanami with a big shot. And we'll get timeout called by the Grizzlies with 17:04 to play in the second half. So the Raiders lead the Grizzlies 41-35. Back in 30 seconds on KDY.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Don's Auto Service is here to give you the confidence of knowing when you press your foot to the brake, your vehicle is coming to a stop. Your car's brakes should be examined at least once a year for the safety of you and your family. Preserving your vehicle's brakes is among the most crucial measures you could take, and Don's Auto Service offers quality, affordable brake service. Call or stop in today, and you can also go online to donsautoservice.com for more information.
The Grizzlies play here on Hot Country KDY.
Well, the Raiders scored the first 5 points in the second half. The Grizzlies have rallied, and the Raiders have outscored them 7-6. So that lead at the half, which was 5, is now 6. 41-35. Demetrius White on the inbound play gets it into Fahim Moran, and here we go the other way. Grizzlies on defense. It would appear back to a man-to-man. Fahim Moran over on the right point, Demetrius White. And note, we're playing zone. 2-3 zone. On the right side, illegal screen, and that's a foul on the Raiders. Fahim Moran, that's his second. We played 3 minutes, 12 seconds of the second half. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Lucas Prola out on the right side, top of the circle. Dribbles that way to the left. Now Urgi has it to the point to Kyle Germany. Puts it on the deck, drives in, lost his balance, got fouled. And that'll be team foul 3 on the Raiders already here in the second half. First foul on Jamani Charles for the Raiders. Lucas Prola on the inbound play. Gets it into Carlos on the left baseline. He's matched up with Caleb Young. Takes it to the middle, leans in, puts it up. No good. Got his own rebound off the board. Puts it up and in. Attaboy. He's a horse at 6'5". 41-37. Grizzlies down 4. Raiders basketball. Jamani Charles to the left point. Lob pass to the free throw line. Whip it to the right corner. Sellers with a 3, and that's good. Sellers makes it 44-37. The shooting is improving. Lucas Prola now for the Grizzlies to the point. Long 3, straight on. No good. Rebound, though. Carlos Paul for the Grizzlies. Down the corner, a catch and shoot for a 3. No good. Rebound inside. Up and good by Lionel Kimwimba as the Grizzlies are crashing the boards. 44-39. Sellers out front. You'll have to stay on him. He's the guy that's getting stuff done. Bad pass. He threw it away. So that's the 10th turnover. That's the 9th turnover on the Raiders tonight. Grizzlies have done a much better job taking care of the basketball in the second half, but you look out there and you realize why. You got Lucas Prola on the court running the offense and taking better care of the ball. Left side, Kyle Germany dribbles in, gets hung up, lost the ball, loose basketball, got it back. Now fumbled out of bounds. It'll be Three Rivers basketball. Javian Downey will come in for Kyle. Raiders have it. Well, that's tough because you get the ball with a chance to cut into the lead, but you don't take advantage of it. Fahim Moran on the right side. They'll fake the pass back out. Jimani Charles now at the point. Fahim Moran backs his guy down, turns on Kendon Peebles. He traveled with the ball. Good defense, Kendon. Robert Alexander checking back in for Three Rivers, the guard. And the Grizzlies have Javian Downey bringing it up along with Carlos Paul, Lucas Prola, Kendon Peebles, Lionel Kamwimba. Lionel, bounce pass, Javian Downey. Off a screen, Lucas catches, drives in, left-hand floaters, an air ball, tipped up, picked up inside, put up no good by Lionel Kamwimba, and he'll shoot two. So a chance to cut it to three, perhaps. You can just tell by watching Lucas just how rusty he is. He's been riding the bike to try and stay in shape, but doesn't like playing in the game. Free throw, Lionel Kamwimba. First free throw is good. Lionel has proven to be a very reliable free throw shooter. Lionel makes it 44-40. It's a 4-point game. Lucas Prola, Javian Downey are the guards. And the next free throw is no good. Rebound long to the far left corner, picked up by Demetrius White. Back come the Raiders. Coach Fay urges his defense to get their hands up. Nearly got a deflection there. It did, but picked back up by the Raiders. Another ball deflected. Alexander in the corner. Nearly walked with it. Now gets it out front. Charles drives in all the way. Right-hand scoop layup is good. And we got a player down on the floor, and that is Anthony Sellers for Three Rivers. Ronnie Charles with the lay-in. Sellers will have to come out of the basketball game. So he'll limp to the bench and sit in the floor. 46-40. 14:09 to play. Second half, Grizzly basketball. When we played this team here back in early January, it went overtime. Caleb Young made a shot at the horn in overtime to win by one. Three Rivers. Here's a drive up and around and a whistle, and evidently Javian Downey on the drive on the baseline stepped out of bounds. Three Rivers plays the ball in quickly. And in the front court, 46-40. Charles over on the right side, Demetrius White. To the left point, Caleb Young. Thought about shooting, drives, ball deflected. Charles has it in the left corner. Picked up by Lucas Prola. Dribbles out left wing, cross court to the right wing. Right point pass. Here's a three in the air, no good. Long rebound picked up by the Grizzlies, and here's Kendon Peebles. In the front court, circles at the free throw line, dribbles it out. Now over to Kamari Vincent. Drives in, lost it all the way. Picked back up, and Lionel Kamwimba lays it in. Wasn't planned, but boy, it worked really well. 46-42. Lionel is pretty reliable, being in the right spot at the right time. Charles out front, ball knocked away, stolen away. Prola gets it, and the Grizzlies have control. Kamari Vincent now with it. Kamari thinks about it, over to Prola on the left side. Drives left baseline. He hook passes it back to the left point. Kamari spins to the middle. Goes up, right-hand scoop shot, no good. Rebounded by Caleb Young for the Raiders, and we'll have a foul call on the Grizzlies. As DJ Prater got the rebound. 46-42. The foul's on Lionel Kamwimba. That'll be his second foul for the Grizzlies. Carlos Paul comes in laughing. Lionel had DJ Prater tied up in knots. Reaches around him for the ball. Well, it's kind of funny, actually. Carlos is back at the game with 9 points. Let's See if he can get involved again on the interior. He has been so good around the basket all season long. Moran in the middle. Pump fake, got away with a walk. Shoots the ball, no good. But foul will be called. Moran got away with one there, I do believe. The foul will go on the Grizzlies. Kendon Peebles, his second. Should be 2 shots with 12:27 to play. 46-42 Raiders by 4. Free throw is no good. Moran is 2 out of 4 from the line. Raiders have been really good at the line tonight. 9 out of 12. Free throw is no good. Rebound, Kendon Peebles. That might be worth filing away. He's only 2 out of 5. Kendon out front. Let's get a 2 here and cut it to 2. Kendon Peebles to the left wing, Javian Downey. To the right wing, Kamari Vincent. Three Rivers in a 2-3 zone, trying to keep the ball from getting inside. In the corner, Javian. Now at the point, Kyle will dribble in to the baseline. Carlos dribbles across. Pump fake, leans in, puts it up. Whistle, and a foul's going to be called on Carlos Paul. Offensive foul for hooking the defender with his left arm. First foul on Carlos Paul. 11:57 to play. 46-42. Raiders basketball. Left side, Alexander. They can't get Edison off the screen. Now in the left corner. Back to Edison at the left point. To the free throw line. Double team, walk with the basketball. He skidded to a stop. By the time he stopped, he had traveled with the ball. Turnover on the Raiders is their 12th on the night. Grizzlies have 13. So that's an even stat. 46-42. Pretty close game, too. Kendon Peebles out, Javian Downey. Kyle Germany now on the left side to Kendon. Kamari Vincent now. On the right side, to the point, left side. Kendon Peebles. Took pass to the point. Javian with 9 on the shot clock. Bounce pass inside. Kyle Germany had it, lost it, tied up. Jump ball, and it'll be Grizzly basketball. He was trying everything he could to get the ball to Carlos Paul. So it should be Grizzly basketball. Probably underneath. 11:13 to play in this basketball game. It's been purely a half-court game. That's the score. Checking elbows, making sure no one's bleeding over here. And it turns out Javian Downey is bleeding, so he'll have to come out. Lucas Prola will come in. So Lucas will take Javian's spot for now. Grizzly basketball on the baseline. Inbound play, Lucas on a catch in the corner, dribbles out to the point. 3 ball by Germany is up, no good. Rebound goes long to the corner. It's saved there from going out of bounds by Kyle Edison. 46-42 Raiders come back from right to left in the black. Edison to the left point, keeps the dribble, looks to the right. Now crossover, pulls up, double team, back out to Moran. Bullet pass underneath, caught by White. Left corner shot for 3 is way off the mark. Grizzlies get it. Lucas Prola with it. In the front court. Hesitation dribble. Takes it in. Left-hand scoop. Layup is good. What a move. The Porter Lakegrave Brazil native with a little showtime move there. And that's some of what we were hoping to see a lot more of this year. 46-44. Trapped underneath. DJ Prater goes up. Got a block. He shoots and scores and a foul on the play. Well, I guess the moral of that story is if you're going to foul him good. DJ Prater with his first basket of the night. And Kendon Peebles will pick up his third foul. (48-44). Riley Whitaker will come in for Kendon. Urgi Hunami is in the ball game. Free throw is no good. Rebound to Urgi Hunami. in the front court. Right side to the point, left wing. Urging Hunami in the corner. Lucas shoots the three, and it's no good. Ball will be batted around, tipped out of bounds, and it'll be Grizzly basketball. Still not shooting the ball real well, but the effort is there. We just need the execution now. Riley Whitaker will throw it in. The Calico Rock Zebra right in front of the Grizzly bench. Here's the inbound play out to Lucas Prola. 20 on the shot clock. Lucas dribbles through all the way, kicks it across, now at the point to the right wing. Whitaker to the baseline. Turnaround jump shot is no good by Kyle Germany. He rushed that one a little bit. Under the 10-minute mark, so a timeout on the next whistle. Right point, Sellers back to the ball game now for the Raiders at the right elbow. Moran. Raheem Moran faces up against Kamwimba. Goes up, kicks it to the far left corner. Deep corner shot for a three. No good. Hit side of the backboard. Grizzlies on the rim with a 3-on-2 break. Bounce it up to Hunami. Lays it up. No good, but he got fouled. He'll shoot two. Urgi Hunami, the freshman from Windsor, Ontario. And we get timeout on the court. 9:27 to play in the second half. The Grizzlies trail by 4, 48-44. And we're back in 1 minute on KDY.
The Ozarks Healthcare team cares about your athlete's health. That's why there's a doctor on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to care for the unpredictable injuries. Ozarks Healthcare has a team of 8 orthopedic, spine, and podiatry providers to care for your athletes. The OZH team sends best wishes to all athletes for safe play and exceptional sportsmanship. For more information about OZH Podiatry as well as OZH Orthopedic and Spine, visit www.ozarkshealthcare.com.
Did you know we have one of the largest and competitive priced Pro Series batteries in the Ozarks? You could call us the outfitters of agricultural, ATV, automotive, commercial, lawnmower, and solar Pro Series batteries. And my #1 customer service team can only get you the proper battery if you bring us the model, type, and code. Stop in and see us today. Hirsch knows batteries.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than a farm store.
College basketball action with the Grizzlies continues now on Hot Country KDY.
Nine minutes, 27 seconds to go in the ball game. In that overtime game here, if I recall correctly, the Grizzlies had to overcome a pretty good deficit. Were able to send it to overtime, and it looked like we had the game won. With a 1-point lead, the Raiders had the ball with about 6 seconds to go, and with 1 second left, Caleb Young made a little shot from about 12 feet straight on. As time ran out, and that was the ball game. Urgi Hunami at the free throw line. The Grizzlies have shot 6 free throws tonight. We've made 4. But the first one up short, no good. At least one here would make it a one-possession game. And good. 48-45. Raiders with the ball. Front court, Robert Alexander. Fahim Moran, now Alexander. Passes to the little block, inside out, left quarter pass, open shot for a 3, no good. Rebound, Urgi Hunami for the Grizzlies. A 3 would tie it. Over on the right side, Lucas Prola. Left point pass, back to Lucas on the right side. Crossover dribble, penetrates, kicks it inside out. Kyle Germany penetrates a floater from 12 feet, no good. And the ball rebounded by Anthony Sellers for 3 Rivers. 8:40 to go. Still a lot of time left. Right corner, here's a pull-up for a 2, and that's good. That was Kyle Edison. That's only his second field goal of the night. Right side, Urgi with it. Kyle Germany. Here's a three. Good by Riley Whitaker. He raises up from the left wing and drills one from deep. Big shot. Makes it a 2-point game now, 50-48. Sellers will drive. Kicks it out in left corner. Pull-up shot from 12 feet. No good. Rebound Grizzlies. Kyle Germany with it at a 2 with tie, a 3 for the lead. Left corner, Lucas got the 3 in the air. Good! We're ahead by 1. Lucas Prola drills it from the left corner for 3. It's 51-50 Grizzlies. Left side now, top of the circle. Crossover penetration by Thomas. Left-hand scoop layup, no good. Kumwimba with a rebound. Up the middle of the floor. Here's Kyle Germany all the way in. Left-hand layup is good. 53-50 Grizzlies. It's Kabul Bulldog night here at the Civic Center. Here's the drive, whistle. Ooh, a blocking foul going to be the call on Riley Whitaker, who looked like he may have had position, but he may have been inside that semicircle under the basket. Riley Whitaker with his first foul, 7:18 to play in the game, 53-50. Grizzlies trying to break this 11-game losing streak tonight. Free throw shooter is Anthony Sellers. First try is good. And the subs will come in, 3 of them for the Grizzlies. Davian Downey, Kendon Peebles, and Carlos Paul. Riley Whitaker, Kyle Germany, and Lionel Kumwimba will go out. All right, 7:18 to go, 2-point game. 53-51. Next try, good. Raiders won their last game. They beat Jefferson College by 1. That was at Hillsboro. Inside, here's a spin move. Ball taken away from behind. Taken away from Carlos Paul. Turnover the 3rd and a half on the Grizzlies. Fahim Moran feeds it back to Sellers with a head of steam. Steps in, shoots it high off the board, good. And now the Raiders back in front by 1. 54-53, Three Rivers. Urgi Hunami. Perlin nearly stolen out front by Demetrius White. Boy, he's quick. Lucas has it to the left corner. Kendon Peebles goes baseline, cut off. Now feeds it underneath. Bad pass stolen. Pass up ahead on the break. 2-on-1. Right-hand layup, no good. Put back is good by Kyle Edison. Now 3-point lead. 56-53. 6:14 to go. Left side, Urgi Hunami will hand it to Kendon Peebles. Lucas Prola with a screen, goes right. Steps back, shoots the 3, and it's in and out. That break, rebounded by the Raiders, Kyle Edison. 5:52 to go. 56-53. Raiders with the ball in the lead. Moran steps all the way through and dumps it, and he got fouled on the play. Well, there's the play of the night right there. Moran showed his length, showed a little quickness, a little burst, got to the rim, dunked it, got fouled. That's a big play. That makes it a 5-point game and a 3-point play possibility. And let's see, that's a 4th foul on Kendon Peebles. So Fahim Moran has 8 points. Not been real good at the free throw line, but he'll get 1 more. Here it is, and good. 59-53. Well, we blinked. We were ahead by 1. Actually ahead by 3. Now 59-53, down by 6. Kyle Germany with it. Free throw, top of the circle, 2 ball, no good. Ball is tipped, and it will go out of bounds. Last touch by Lionel Kumwimba, and back to Three Rivers. Getting down to interesting time. Fahim Moran, right corner. White takes it in, now kicks it out. Moran shoots a three, no good. Rebound will be tipped out of bounds by the Raiders. Grizzly ball with 5:07 to go. Up the floor comes Kyle Germany with 5:05 left. We need to start getting some buckets. Here's a long three by Whitaker. No good. Rebound to Kamuimba, left corner. Javian Downey wide open for three. That's good. Javian with 9, and we get a whistle. And evidently, Lionel may have got hit in the mouth again. If that's the case, those stitches may have broke. So he has to come out of the basketball game. That's a very bad break. He got that cut in his lip at Moberly, reopened it against State Fair the other day. And it looks like maybe again here tonight. Yep. 59-56. Raiders ball on the right side. Here's a drive in the paint. Pull-up shot. Tough shot off the board. No good. Tipped over. Picked up by Kamari Vincent off the miss by Robert Alexander. A three would tie it. Javian inside out in the corner. Here's Whitaker for three. No good. Rebound Javian Downey. Outside Germany. Drives the lane. Kicks it out to the corner. Kamari Vincent on the dribble. He's pressured there by Alexander. Out to Germany. 12 on the shot clock. Left corner, Javian's got the hot hand, goes baseline. He is fouled on the drive by Caleb Young. First foul on Caleb, and 4:04 to play, 59-56. Grizzlies will sub in. Lucas Prola in for Kyle Germany. Inbound from underneath. Javian Downey on the inbound pass. Gets it in to Carlos Paul. Goes in strong. Right hand reverse. Up and good by Carlos. It's a 1-point game, 59-58. Fahim Moran out front. On the right side now. Pull-up shot for a quick three. That's off the mark. Rebounded by Lucas Prola. Grizzlies can take the lead with a 2. Lucas Prola brings it up the left side with the left hand. Keeps the dribble. Now moves it out front. Moves the other side. Gets it to Javian Downey. Javian has it on the left sideline. Shot clock at 10. High pick and roll to the right. Cuts over the top. All the way to the hole. Puts it up. Blocked out of bounds. What a heck of a play that time. And Javian caught the ball as it was swatted in the air out of bounds. And that's going to be off the Grizzlies. A really good block on the play by Edison. Or that may have been Caleb Young, I'm not sure. But whoever got it made a really good play. And now the Raiders have it back with 3:12 to go and counting, 59-58. Backboard cut. Sellers goes up. Had it stripped away and stolen. TGF has the basketball. TGF in the middle. Bounce pass. Great feed underneath and a dunk by Carlos Paul. And the Grizzlies take the lead by 1, 60-59. Great assist by Trayon Grant Foster as he found Carlos Paul wide open underneath for the lay-in. And the Grizzlies with the 1-point lead, timeout on the floor with 2:55 to go in the second half. The Grizzlies lead at 60-59. Back in 30 seconds on KDY.
At Holiday Inn Express and Suites in West Plains, your comfort and satisfaction is their top priority every day. That's why they're the top-rated Holiday Inn Express and Suite location for customer satisfaction, not just in America, but the world for 4 consecutive years. They feature a pool and an exercise facility, spacious, comfortable lobby and rooms offering comfort and relaxation. Make your reservation by calling 417-257-3000. Stay with the best. Holiday Inn Express and Suites, 1301 Preacher Road Boulevard, West Plains.
Grizzly basketball continues now on Hot Country KDY.
Will this be the night the Grizzlies get in the win column? They lead it by 1, 60-59. This game is back underway with 2 minutes and 50 seconds to go. Three Rivers basketball. Out high, Demetrius White gets it over to Caleb Young, puts it on the floor, dribbles in, leans in, shoots it off the back iron, won't go. High in the air for the rebound. Trayon Grant Foster, and the Grizzlies come back from left to right. Kamari Vincent out front. Lucas Prola over on the wing. Trayon Grant Foster has it. Gives it to Kamari. 12 on the shot clock. High screen. Lucas drives in all the way. Right hand. Left hand layup is good. What a burst that time by Lucas Prola. He has 7. 62-59. Still a possession game. Charles out front over to Sellers. He dribbles down, pulls up, shoots a 2, and it's good. And a timeout by the Raiders. 2:02 to play in the ball game. MSU West Plains with a 1-point lead, 62-61. And back in 1 minute on KDY.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Don's Auto Service is here to give you the confidence of knowing when you press your foot to the brake, your vehicle is coming to a stop. Your car's brakes should be examined at least once a year for the safety of you and your family. Preserving your vehicle's brakes is among the most crucial measures you could take, and Don's Auto Service offers quality, affordable brake service. Call or stop in today, and you can also go online to donsautoservice.com for more information.
Are you ready to take the next step toward an exciting and challenging career? If so, check out the educational opportunities at Missouri State University West Plains. You'll find quality transfer and career programs at an affordable cost, as well as flexible scheduling options. To learn more, call 255-7955 or visit wp.missouristate.edu. Registration is going on now. At Missouri State West Plains, you'll find new beginnings and endless possibilities.
And now more Grizzly basketball action on Hot Country KDY.
Two minutes, 2 seconds to go. Both teams are in the limit, so a foul will mean free throws for either side. It's 1-1 right now. Lucas Prola will throw the ball inbound to the backcourt. Looks like Three Rivers will pick up full court. Get it into Kyle Germany now. Back over to Lucas. He brings the ball up the floor. 62-61. TGF, left point, gets it over to Lucas. He'll trigger whatever's going to happen from here on. Out high, top of the circle. Wraparound pass, left elbow. TGF dribbles down, gets trapped, kicks it outside. 5 seconds to go on the shot clock. Lob it over the top. Carlos with a catch. Pump fake. No good. Bit of foul on the play with 1:32 to go. Well, we give Trayon some credit there. He got trapped down on the right square and really nowhere to go with it. But he had to get rid of it, and he did a good job of getting the ball back out on the perimeter to give the Grizzlies a chance to get something up to the rim. 62-61 is the score. The Grizzlies lead by 1. We haven't shot many free throws tonight. The Grizzlies are 5 out of 10. Nope, that is incorrect. We are 5 out of 8. We had some perspiration on the floor, so Trayon was down cleaning it up. So when we go back to play, Anthony Sellers has picked up his first foul for the Raiders. Carlos Paul, who's had a Carlos Paul kind of game tonight, he's got 13 points. First try of 2 is good. 14 for the 6'5" sophomore from Southfield, Michigan, and Kendon Peebles checks in for the Grizzlies. He'll come in for Kamari Vincent. So it's Lucas Prola, Kyle Germany, Carlos Paul, Trayon Grant Foster, and Kendon Peebles right now for the Grizzlies. And good. 3-point game. Boy, if you could get a stop right here, that would really be nice. Lucas Prola out there talking to teammate Kendon Peebles. Here we go. Grizzlies go back to it looks like a zone. That's the point to the right side. We match up. Lionel Kamwimba back in the game. Step back. Young gets in the lane. Stops, leans in. Got away with a walk. Fall-away jumper. Back iron and good. Boy, that Young. He's made so many shots like that against us. 64-63. It hit the rim 3 times and went in, or at least twice. Timeout called by the Grizzlies. 1:03 to play. And whatever happens, you would have to think that Lucas Prola and Kyle Germany will have their hands on the ball for the most part. Timeout, 1:03 to play in the ball game. The Grizzlies lead by 1, 64-63. And we're back in a minute on KDY.
Bailey Chevy GMC, home of the Bailey Factor.
If you are constantly borrowing a truck to haul wood and end up breaking the back glass out of your neighbor's truck, you might need a truck.
This is John Bailey of Bailey Chevrolet GMC in beautiful downtown Willow Springs. If it's time to get your own truck, Bailey Chevy GMC has the right one for you. Come in to find yours, and together let's drive.
The Ozarks Healthcare team cares about your athlete's health. That's why there's a doctor on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to care for the unpredictable injuries. Ozarks Healthcare has a team of 8 orthopedic, spine, and podiatry providers to care for your athletes. The OZH team sends best wishes to all athletes for safe play and exceptional sportsmanship. For more information about OZH Podiatry as well as OZH Orthopedic and Spine, visit www.ozarkshealthcare.com.
It's back to the court for more Grizzly basketball on KDY.
64-63. Grizzly basketball in the front court. They lead it by 1. There's a minute 3 to go. Both teams are over the limit on the foul situation. Here we go on the inbound play at midcourt. Javian Downey has it. Goes left, gets it to Lucas Prola, drives the baseline, goes up, hangs, and shoots and scores! Lucas has 10. Left sideline now. 66-63. Grizzlies need a stop here. 43 seconds. Pass underneath. Here's a catch and shoot good by Demetrius White. 66-65. 38 seconds to play. 28 on the shot clock. Timeout Grizzlies with 32.6 to play and 23 on the shot clock possession. Grizzlies lead at 66-65. We'll go ahead and keep it here during the timeout. Boy, we've seen some things here tonight. And I think we have seen, unfortunately, what could have been with Lucas Prola playing the point for this basketball team. He's made a world of difference tonight. I said he has 10 points. He has 9 points, all in the second half. Passed the ball well. And whatever happens here again, it's going to probably start with Lucas Prola having the ball in his hand. He is left-handed, and he is has worked exclusively on the left side of the floor. And so if Three Rivers allows him any operating space allows him to go to his left, that is a huge advantage for Lucas. And the kid is an excellent free throw shooter, so if he gets fouled, that's all right. That's what you would probably anticipate here is ultimately there's 9 seconds difference on the game clock, shot clock. It usually, in this kind of case, results in a foul, but we'll see. Here's the inbound play. Javian Downey will take it to the midcourt line to Germany. 20 on the shot clock. Grizzlies up by 1. Javian Downey on the right sideline, popping out. Lucas Prola, there he is with the basketball, guarded by Caleb Young. Lucas goes left, now cuts back the other way, keeps the dribble. Drives in, penetrates, wraparound pass, and there's a layup good by Carlos Paul with 13.8 to go. Grizzlies by 3 and another timeout And again, Lucas Prola helps create the bucket. And a timeout on the floor. 13.2 to play in the second half. The Grizzlies lead Three Rivers 68-65. Back in 30 seconds on KDY.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
If you're in the market for new tires, stop by Don's Auto Service in West Plains first. Buy 4 new Goodyear tires and take advantage of the current rebate offers. Get up to $200 back online or mail-in rebate when you use the Goodyear card. Be prepared during the winter season with some of the best traction you can get. Stop in and see them today.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
The Grizzlies play here on Hot Country KDY.
13.8 to play in the second half. The Grizzlies have rallied from down 5 at half to lead this game by 3 with 13.8 seconds to go. You have to contest the three-point shot, but don't foul the three-point shot. If you're going to foul, go ahead and give a foul because it would just be a 1-and-1, and the lead is 3. Lucas Prola checking with everybody, making sure everybody's where they should be. Here we go on the inbound pass. Fahim Moran in the front court has it at the point. Long three for the tie. No good. Rebound to the Grizzlies. Trayon Grant Foster with 4.6 to play, and he'll shoot the 1-and-1. I think when you haven't won in a while, you might appreciate it a little bit more. Kyle Edison's third foul. It's 1-and-1. Grizzlies by 3. Trayon could seal it. 1-and-1. First try is in the air, and it is no good. Rebounded by the Raiders, and they take a quick timeout. 3.7 seconds to play. Like pulling him, Steve, 3.7 to go in the ball game. Is this going to be more than likely a full timeout? So 1 minute timeout. Let's go ahead and keep it here. Our next ball game here on the radio won't be until a week from tonight. And that'll be from Moberly here on KDY. The Grizzlies will play the Greyhounds one more time. And then a week from tomorrow, we'll have the first game for the Zizzer boys in district competition at Marshfield in Class 5, District 6. They'll play the Willard Tigers, who last night beat Republic by 14 points, which is a jaw-dropping development. It'll be the second time West Plains has played Willard this season. And then the Grizzlies will be at Sedalia to play State Fair a week from Saturday. 3.7 seconds to play. The Grizzlies will come out of the timeout defensively with Trayon Grant Foster, Kendon Peebles, Urgi Hanami, Kyle Germany, and Lionel Kimwimba. You don't want him to throw the ball to midcourt. Make him throw it in front of you in the backcourt. Here we go. Here we go. That's it. Here we go with a dribble. Here's Edison drives and shoots and kicks it to the right corner. No, he did not get the shot away in time. Ball game over. Nope. Grizzlies win it. 68-65. To break the losing streak here at the Civic Center tonight in front of a delighted group. Great job by the Grizzlies. Played so well in the second half and pull out a 3-point win. That takes us to our post game and our Don's Auto Service player of the game. Jared Fay with his 400th career win tonight. Good for him. And he'll get a few hugs from Carlos and Kyle. That's great stuff. So he'll come up here and join us. And we'll get the lowdown on how good he's feeling right now. Probably pretty good. There he is. He snuck in up here. Jared Fay, congratulations. 400 is a big number. Good job.
Thank you. I was starting to think it was a curse, Harlan, as long as the stretch went. But I'm just proud of the guys tonight for, battling. And they've been working hard, and they deserve a win. So I'm really proud of them.
This was such a good win, and to win it the way you did. And I tell you all the time, I'm not very smart at this stuff, but something tells me that we saw tonight what we've been missing and needing all year.
Yeah, there's just times where you feel like we're not in sync. Lucas hit some big shots, and you kind of see what he can do there, and he's getting more and more comfortable. Yeah, we're going to keep at it. We're running out of time, but we definitely are capable of doing big things.
It's something, the difference that a true point guard can make. He really took the game over in the last 5 minutes.
He did. He's got that basketball IQ. He's played basketball all over the world, and it was really good to have him there. Even things defensively that aren't going to show him the stat sheet that he was kind of fixing out there, but he was big for us.
And one other person to mention, well, first of all, Carlos Paul had 17, but he was just a horse inside tonight, wasn't he?
He was, and Lionel, too. Those guys work hard, play hard. And unfortunately, Lionel took another shot. I don't know if he's got to go to the ER again. We took a week off from him, but, those guys are warriors. They're going to go out there and battle every night.
And another kid that I think probably should get some credit, he had a couple of turnovers tonight, but I thought Trayon Grant Foster made a few really big plays, made a good pass or two, and played very unselfish tonight.
And big-time rebounds, too. That was the main thing. And we've been talking about gelling as a team, and part of it is being unselfish. And even before he got in there, he's over there on the bench cheering. Los actually scored a bucket that was Trayon kind of telling him what cut to do, and he's just very engaged in the game.
So the pace of the game, it wasn't a fast pace. It's a half-court game, and it seems like a lot of the region games this year have been this kind of game.
Yeah, none of us have any secrets as much as we want to practice something new. We all know what everyone's doing, and we were both mixing up defenses quite a bit tonight, so it kept both of us out of rhythm offensively a little bit.
Somebody just texted me a message, said, boy, Lucas makes a world of difference.
He sure does, especially clutch time there.
We still got 2 games to go, and we'll play a week, next Wednesday at Moberly, and then we'll be playing a week from Saturday at State Fair.
Yep.
It'll be interesting having, a point guard, true point guard in your lineup really for the first time against a team like Moberly. If you can keep the game close and get late in the game, you always have a chance.
Yeah, no doubt. And, you're seeing all these scores in our region. State Fair can beat anybody. Anyone can beat anybody. And we'll keep at it, but we'll go up there and battle.
All right, go party. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Congratulations. All right, so the Grizzlies win the game by a final of 68-65. They do it on the strength of a 17-point night by Carlos Paul. And he is our leading scorer for the ball game, 11 points for Kyle Germany. But our Don's Auto Service player of the game has to be Lucas Prola. 9 points, controlled the game late in the going, took good care of the basketball. And Lucas Prola from Porto Alegre, Brazil, is our Don's Auto Service player of the game for the first time this season. 17 for Carlos Paul. Why don't we just make them co-players of the game, because Carlos was fantastic. He had 17 points, 11 for Kyle Germany, 9 points for Javian Downey, 7 for Lionel Kamwimba. They got 5 points from Urji Hunami, 4 points from Trayon Grant Foster. But in some ways, Trayon had his best game of the season tonight. 3 points for Riley Whitaker. Three Rivers led by 2 players with 16 each, Anthony Sellers and Caleb Young. The Grizzlies' turnover count was pretty big again tonight with 16, but Three Rivers had their own problems. They had 14. Grizzlies trailed by 5 at the half. They win by 3 in the end by a final of 68-65. 9th win of the season, and for Coach Jared Fay, career win number 400. Really something. Congratulations to Jared. So the Grizzlies now are off until a week from tonight when we'll play at Moberly, and our next basketball broadcast will be that one, and then it'll be district basketball with the Zizzers. So what a great night, 68-65. MSU West Plains picks up the win over Three Rivers. Hey, if we're going to have to break an 11-game losing streak, Three Rivers is the team to do it against. Final 68-65, Grizzlies winners tonight. And for Drew Joyce and Jasmine back in the studio, I'm Harlan Hutchison saying good night from Section 106 at